humans and animals alike. This is Stylus. How's everyone doing? We will be continuing Final Fantasy VI shortly. And don't forget to stay hopeful. Say, how do you feel happy in these hard times? There are a bunch of things I do. I play video games, of course. I also watch some ASMR. Specifically furry ASMR, because, well, I'm not really... I guess I just have an awkward thought of me just being with other humans. I know, I'm weird like that. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Get the game started up now. Okay. I'll fade the music here. And let us continue Final Fantasy VI. Hope everyone's having a good day. Even an uneventful day can be good, I'd say. That's what I always tell myself. If something is, if a day is uneventful, then in a way that's good, because, well, nothing really bad's happened to you, right? Okay. Let us go to this file here. And our next destination is this cave right here. So, let's see, I've gotten all the enemies so far. Let me just take a quick look at equipment. Alright. Looks good. And, Espers. I'll keep you on Seraphim a little longer, just so you can get those spells. Let's see, and you have Zone Seek for magic boost. Okay. Let's go in the cave. Alright, let's see what enemies we have here. Neck Hunter, Crawler, and Humpty. That is a sick and twisted looking enemy there, the Crawler. Excellent. You know, the crawler kind of reminds me a little bit of Genova. I wonder if there was a little bit of inspiration there. Or maybe it's just more like the groundwork was already laid. Oh, it's Siegfried! Pretty dangerous from here on. I'll go in first and clear out all the monsters. Wait here. And what about Gerard and the others? I think we should follow him. By the way, I'm beginning to notice, I think the PlayStation version keeps the Siegfried spelling for pretty much the whole game, instead of Siegfried, which Ted Woolsey corrects later, leading to an inconsistency. So, yeah. What do you prefer, Siegfried or Siegfried? Alright, there is one more enemy that we haven't encountered in here, so we'll just be on the lookout. Now, if you recognize, this is the cave, the South Figaro Cave. So, if you remember from way back when, there were some treasure chests around. I think I opened that one because, that one became... I think that's an X potion that I got there. It was like that during our second visit to, the South Figaro Cave. If you didn't get it, by then, it would still be an X potion, so don't worry about it if you missed it. Ooh, got a peace ring. Alright, did a little bit of healing there, and let's open this treasure chest. An ether? Ah, we still haven't encountered the enemy yet. Gotcha. And Celeste learned life. Excellent. Alright, need a little bit of healing. And then over here, A hero ring. That increases physical and magical damage by, I believe, 25%. To me, that is loads better than a thunder rod. Oh. No way out there. Now, where were we? Here, boy. Here's some nice food for you. Presto. Good job. I used to have a turtle. Just so you know, Jared did not say that he used to have a turtle. That was one of the thieves. Two neck hunters. Mad Sickle! I don't like the sound of that. There we go. Feels weird having Sabin use fight now, to be honest. I always, like, went over doing his blitz. There we go. We just hop on the turtle and can... Oh, shoot. Treasure. All the treasure boxes are empty! Alright, let's try Ice 2 on all these guys. And Fire Dance. They're hella weak to fire. Let's see. Oh, you're almost at a level up. You change your, Let's equip Fenrir. Get an MP boost. Are you in the back row? Doesn't seem like it, so good. Just so you know, if you encounter enemies and you attack enemies that are, like, considered in the back row, as in they would be behind other enemies, then, you'll be dealing less damage to them. Oh, hang on, before I go over here. Still haven't found the enemy that I was wanting. Is there a particular room that they appear in, or, Oh, actually, I think we can still encounter them later. Yeah, if we go up here... Siegfried? On the hunt, let's go! Oh. You were the one who... plundered those chests. Darn it. He gets the last laugh yet again. Ah, Celeste learned Warp. Warp, I believe, is used to either get out of a dungeon or escape from battle. But if I recall... Oh, it's 20 MP. For some reason, I thought Warp cost 99 MP. Maybe I'm thinking of Final Fantasy VII again. Okay. Here we are. This leads to Figaro Castle. You alright? You're almost a goner. Huh. It was awful. What exactly was awful? I guess it had something to do with the accident. That door's locked. Well, you're still around, at least. Alright, so now we can finally go to the engine room of the Figaro Castle. Okay, yeah, we get it. It was awful. Now, let's see. There are a bunch of items we can get here. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Seraphim for just a little bit. We just need 2 more magic points so Celeste learns Remedy, was it? Yeah, Remedy. Or Esuna, if you want to go by modern translation terms. Okay, we got treasure over here. Ah, there we go. There's the enemy I was looking for. Dante. Alright. Learned Remedy. Great. Why don't we learn some more, like, elemental spells? Alright, a crystal helm and a gravity rod. I don't think anybody can equip these right now. Oh, Celeste can equip this, but I'd rather not. And these treasure chests... Hang on, gotta fight some enemies. Quartz pike. Ow. Alright, X potion, ether. And over here... a regal crown. So, this is headgear that Edgar and Sabin can equip. Here it is. +1 to vigor, speed, stamina, and magic power. It will decrease your offense a little bit, but it would be good for blitzes if we need to use those. How are my other items? Alright. Let's see how suplex works against you. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, Celeste learned Bolt. And I guess in the next battle, she'll learn Fire. Hang on a sec. Okay. I think we can get into an encounter here. Okay, this is the only place in the game where we can encounter drops. Uh-oh. Phew, that was close. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Snap out of it! Actually, let me summon Bismarck. Good. Celeste learned Fire. And we need to heal. Let's see, Tincture cures 50. I think that'll be enough. Here's the problem. What a mess. Boss, what are we gonna do? Our treasure's stored in the room back there. You guys get in there while I keep this thing busy. But boss, that's dangerous. Get going. Edgar! What are you waiting for, Celeste? Give me a hand. Edgar, it is you! I thought the game crashed for a second. Oh gosh. Alright. We're now facing off against 4 tentacles. And they each basically have their own properties. So you kind of have to figure out which one is weak to what. Okay, that one's weak to fire. Yeah, unfortunately, what the tentacles do is that they can inflict slow on your party, and then they'll just catch you. Eventually, they'll let you go, though. Oh, I have an idea, actually. I'm gonna use the debilitator on this one. Let's see, is this one... Which one's weak to ice? Oh, I see, they're draining their, they're draining their HP doing that. Ah. Now weak against Pearl Power. It didn't even fit in the text box. Thanks, PlayStation version. And your slightly smaller text boxes. Oh. Okay, it doesn't, like, get rid. Okay, that worked out really well. Dang. What is it? Was it... I forget the Blitz for Mantra, so I'm not gonna do it. Uh-oh, bio. Yikes. I really need to get healing done. Okay, elixirs. We have a bunch of these, so... Oh, this isn't good. Okay, Phoenix down. Yeah, this is a, rather difficult boss if you don't know what to expect. Ugh, this isn't working out at all. I think Sabin's gonna have to go solo for now. Ugh. Remedy for now. I was wanting to use a remedy. I think I should just take the L. It's a shame, though, because that's like 20 minutes of lost progress. Sorry. We'll have to start the cave over again. Now, let me see. Yeah, I have to learn the spells again, too. Do I have to kill the tentacles one by one? You can. If you know their weakness, it's probably best to do that. I know I have a guide on me, but I wanted to try it without it for a bit. Also, hello, Icarel. Let's see. I guess I should give Sabin some magic too, huh? Uh, hang on. Who has haste? Carbuncle does? Anybody else? No, it's just Carbuncle, and it's at a ×3 rate, so 33 battles. Well, 2. Okay. Let me arrange my inventory. It probably would be best if I, like, wielded multiple of these elemental blades. That might be my best option. Oh yeah, I guess I never went over that. You can, change your, like, whatever you have on hand. So, if you have, like, a weapon you want to wield, you can change it in the middle of a battle. It only works for, like, changing weapons and shields, so what you hold in your hand. You can't switch armor pieces. Okay, and, yeah, I think we're just gonna go with this. Yeah, okay. Give yourself the advantage of going ahead of us. Alright, Fire Dance. And we'll do a regular attack on you. Alright, gotta get the treasure chests here again. They're not too out of the way, luckily. Nice crit. You know, I guess there's hardly an excuse to, not equip the, hero instead of the Atlas armlet, huh? Where is a hero rings? Alright, gotta go to the left staircase first. Good preemptive attack. Okay. Yeah, there's another hero ring. Oh, I encountered you in here. Okay, before I forget, I do want to refresh myself on the, mantra blitz command. Is it, like, RLRL triangle square? Yes. Okay. So I did remember it. Here, turtle. Here, boy. Look at all those treasure chests that we can't have the contents of. Because somebody decided to take them. Okay, learn fire. So, double that amount of battles and we get fire too. How's your, bio going? I didn't have to do that, but, I decided I wanted to do it anyway. Okay. Crystal Helm, Gravity Rod. There we go. Sabin learned Bio. Excellent. That's all I really need. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe instead of the Genji glove, I'll just equip running shoes. I'll equip the poison claw. Getting there slowly. Wait, Sabin, don't you have... Yeah, you do have fire, too. Oh, that's how you got it. Well, shoot! Okay, what is a useful Esper I could use? Kieran, maybe... Hey! What about this? Phantom, maybe. Alright, X Potion, Ether. And then I'll get the Royal Crown that's up here. Regal Crown, sorry. Oh, back attack. Let's see. I guess we could go without the fire, too, for now. I'll give you Bismarck so that we can take care of the drops. Those are not drops. Let's try that again. No. That's not what I wanted. It'll be faster to just beat them. Celeste gained a level. Well, have fun with more attack power, Celeste. I guess. Oh, come on! It's not that rare. I was lucky to encounter it on the first try before, but then I lost. Oh, and Sabin devised a new blitz! Actually, that might be really good. Oh, you know what? That's excellent. Let's see. His new blitz is Air Blade. We do, starting up, we do a 3/4 circle clockwise, ending into the left. It is a wind elemental attack that, wait, does Airblade actually ignore split damage? I wonder. No, not Wind Slash. Let me just look up what's here. Let's see. Airblade, Razor Gale. Yes, it ignores split damage. So, this will actually be really useful against those tentacles, especially since none of them absorb wind. None of them are weak to it, but still, it's really good. But seriously, can I have some drops, please? Well, might as well demonstrate. Wow, look at that damage! I don't think those guys are even weak to wind, so that just goes to show how powerful it is. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Let's see, I have smoke bombs up top. Might end up using some of those. Just to get away faster. I don't use smoke bombs that much, so I'm okay with just using them now. There we go. Crud. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad. Snap out of it! Ugh, really? Alright, healing's higher priority here. Come on! Okay, sheesh, fine. He can skip out on the experience. You can't do anything to me because I have a ribbon. Maybe I should have just done that from the start. Whatever. Oh shoot, you haven't learned life yet. That's not good. Okay, tinctures. Alright, ribbon, black belt probably isn't gonna do us any good in the boss fight. More running shoes. Okay. Gonna make sure we have scan at the... Or maybe we don't have to because, well, it's not like they're gonna change their weakness. Okay. Guess I'll do Fenrir? And let's see. I'll do a flame saber for now. And I believe we're good to go. So I'll go over... Excuse me. I'll go over the weaknesses once we get to the battle. Alright, drop the farce, Edgar. Okay, so the bottom right is weak to ice and water. The bottom left is weak to fire. The upper right is not weak to anything, actually. But it does have more status, It does have more status, vulnerabilities. And the upper left is also not, also not weak to anything. Actually, each tentacle basically has their own set of status vulnerabilities. Oh yeah! I want to give this a try. Fader. Oh, it didn't work on Edgar, huh? Is it because he's poisoned? Oh, that gets rid of it. I should have figured. Okay, let me replace this with a blizzard. Okay, mantra. Oh, that only works on this side. Crap. Thankfully that got off before I used the antidote. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, okay. So, Seize doesn't actually work on us because we have the auto haste. That's actually a really vital strategy. Let's see. Where's the Phoenix down? Here it is. Alright, there we go. And Celeste learned Warp. By the way, Every single one of those tentacles, except for the bottom right one, absorbs water. So, bringing Bismarck would be a bad idea. Why the stupid farce? Well, I heard that Figaro had had an accident. I wanted to help, but didn't know where to look. Then I heard that those idiots had escaped from the prison. You needed to use them. Bingo. I had to wait until they led me to their secret cave. Amazing, considering that you threw most of them in jail to begin with. Don't treat us like strangers anymore. Uh-oh, let's hide. Boss! Boss? Must have been eaten by that thing. It wasn't even much of a monster. Well, let's go. You don't want that treasure back? It's completely worthless. Besides, Kefka's the one we need to worry about. Those guys haven't committed any serious crimes. Come on, let's go. There's only one little problem, eh, brother? Alright. The brothers are reunited, yet again. Alright, let's do some healing. Alright, let's have Edgar. Which one should I put on you? I guess Bismarck. Alright, Sabin, you can have Zone Seek back. And Celeste. Work on those skills. Okay, you have Gold Lance, Gold Shield, Crystal Helm, and Gold Armor. So you just come with those. Let's see, so Stout Spear is... oh. Okay, then. Oh, actually, wait, it might have just... It might have just done the Optimum equipment, now that I think about it. Crystal Helm, Gold... yeah. We can leave those as they are. Okay. Let's do... thing and... Dragoon boots, sure. Alright, we can go back to the Genji glove strats. Okay, yeah, looks like all the treasure chests in here, they've all been looted. But there is one treasure they haven't gotten. The Soul Saber from the statue. Let's see. Soul Saber. Absorbs magic, absorbs damage as MP, randomly casts Doom. Interesting. Let's see. Runic, Sword Tech, and Two-Hand. Battle power is question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, so I'm assuming this only deals like MP damage to absorb. That's really interesting. Alright, let me give you the enhancer back. Now, I guess there are no more monsters here. So does that mean that's, like, the only chance you got at, encountering the drops? I mean, the guy didn't say a missable thing, so... where else could we find them? I'm curious. It's not really saying. Oh, okay, there are still, random encounters here. Good to know. Darn. Oh, excellent. Okay, there's actually something that is really confusing me about this guide here. It's suggesting to give everyone running shoes for the tentacle fight, but it's also saying, or you could give them Marvel shoes if you got very lucky with slot earlier in the game. Where do you get Marvel shoes? Bet name card against Doom Dragon. Slam Dancer, Soul Dancer Tactic. Oh. Okay, so one of the espers that you can pull from, the 3 bars from sets or slots, or I guess the Magicite item as well, one of those espers allows you to morph an enemy into an item. The chances of getting Marvel shoes at that point in the game where you first encounter Slam Dancers, that is like supremely rare. I doubt anybody would really be doing that. But I guess if you somehow know how to get 3 bars every single time in the slots, then sure, by all means. No, Nonsense! It's been fixed! Next stop, the surface! Alright, Figaro Castle's back in business. Alright, before we go out to, Kolingen, I'm gonna go see what's changed around here. Now that I think about it, I wonder if it's possible to get that, like, flashback scene with Edgar and Sabin at this point, if you wanted to. Yeah, I need a rest. I guess the only way I'd really know is if I played this game again and not did the thing. Yeah, he's with me. Better watch your mouth. Oh, several of the castle's citizens left to join the cult of Kefka. If a loved one should call out a cult member's name, however... That ought to be important to remember for later. Still on about that? Kefka's one shy of a six-pack. Interesting idiom. By the way, there's something funny that I really would like to talk about. So, I believe it's in the Game Boy Advance translation. One of these guys, probably that guy I just talked to, he actually said that there's, like, some people in the cult of Kefka who prefer to spell his name with C's. That is actually in reference to two things. First off, in official Japanese material, Kefka's name is actually spelled with C's instead of K's. C-E-F-C-A. And the second thing it could be referencing was the first retranslation project of Final Fantasy VI by RPG-1. That translation also decided to spell Kefka's name with two C's. Probably because the translator looked up the official Japanese material. And yeah, those scholars there have seen magic right before their eyes. No doubting magic exists now, huh? Oh, you still talk about that? Seems you made some pretty good weapons and armor as of late. Okay, there might be some new stuff in the, shops here. And yeah, if you have Edgar with you, you get a discount, just like before. Okay, we can buy remedies here. I don't think there's anything interesting in the tool shop, though. Because I basically have everything. There's one more tool that's out there in the game. Yeah, if you don't have the debilitator, if you didn't steal it from that, what is it? That Air Force fight, then you can just buy it here. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm texting someone. Verizon Wireless seems to be down. I was trying to, like, clock out of work through my phone, and, I should have stayed in the office. Oh well. Anyway, as I was saying, the last tool that we can get in the game isn't gonna come until plenty later. No more returners, no more Empire. Now who am I gonna side with? Do you need to pick a side? I mean, it's basically everyone versus Kefka right now, so I think the choice would be pretty simple. Okay, if you need to do some shopping in South Figaro... Oh? You actually can get a discount in South Figaro, too? I didn't know that. You know what? Now I have to check. Let's see if there's actually a discount that we can get in South Figaro. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Hang on. Need to fight another pack of enemies. Oh, so jump gets queued before, fight? That's interesting. Oh, I wanted the cure. Oh well. It was on the wrong target anyway. Now, this might not apply to relics. Oh, okay, that is how that works. You have Edgar in the lead of your party, and you can get a 50% discount. Wow, I didn't know about that. Well, that's good to know. So I guess now would be a good time to just buy a bunch of these relics. Running shoes, wall rings. I'm not gonna do it, but that's good to know that that's an option. Oh, you know what? I should save. I'll take this way. Oh, okay. Do really need to heal up, though. Alright, there's the castle. Let's go on in, and we'll go to Cullingan. And into the sand it goes. Alright, let's see here. I guess we're gonna have some new enemies around here, right? Well, not in the desert. Narshe is filled with monsters. I don't have any place to go home to. Oh. Shucks. Those beautiful days will never return. Oh, yeah, I guess the flowers here are in pretty bad shape. Let's see here. Oh, there are no items here. Is Rachel still down here? Huh? Locke? He must be searching the world over for that fabled treasure. Find the treasure and you'll find Locke. Ah, okay. So, if you remember, there was a sort of hint about a legendary treasure that had been going around, like, in Vector. But, I don't think they gave any details as to what the treasure is in this translation. So I guess it'll just be more of a surprise in this, translation. Might be a Rolex? I don't know what a Rolex is, to be honest. Also, hello, Etamonkey. Welcome to the stream. Oh! Setzer! Oh, Celeste is speaking here. Setzer! You're alive? Come along with us. We're after Kefka. Ooh, I don't know if I have it in me anymore. What are you saying? I'm just a gambler. I just want to be left alone. This world's too chaotic for me. What's worse, I've lost my wings. So now you're just drinking at the pub, huh? But before the world collapsed, you fought with all your heart. You were absolutely fearless. That was then. We can never have that world back. You want to live in this world as it is? No? Then do something about it! Alright. You win. I'm starting to feel lucky. Wow, that was pretty easy. Thanks. I needed that. Now, let's go visit Daryl's tomb. We're gonna get us another one. Airship, that is. You have another airship? Well, our next destination is over this way. This is Daryl's tomb. If you remember from an optional cutscene that we saw, Daryl was basically Setzer's, like, friend and rival. There's a real mean guy fighting at the Coliseum. Seems he's looking for a weapon called the Striker. Can I actually do that right now? I wonder. Oh, hang on, there's actually some more dialogue in here. I overheard your conversation. I too still have faith in this world. Hope. We must never give up hope. Glad everyone in here is, getting pepped up, too. There's still some people with vision, even in this world. Like my brother up north. Oh yeah, the Coliseum. That brother he's talking about. Apparently he was a bit touched. His words, not mine. And he wanted to build a Coliseum, and lo and behold, it's happened. A handsome man with a quaint way of talking visited our village recently. He kept saying "thou" to everyone. Huh? You know, that guy hasn't really been saying thou very much. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Dice, darts, doom darts. Alright, dice is battle power 1, it says, but, basically dice is fixed damage? I don't remember exactly how it works. Let me see here. Let's see, you gain +2 magic power, and damage is done equal to the dice values multiplied together with the user's level. It is fixed damage, and therefore it ignores defense. It does, however, rely pretty widely on chance, so you might not want this. That said, it will be useful for a certain enemy that we'll encounter later in the game. Oh? So, according to my guide here, there's... Okay, so we have the Doom Darts here, and there's another weapon that Setzer has called the Trump Card. Apparently in the Super Nintendo version, the names of these two weapons got mixed up. So, it has been corrected in the PlayStation version. So, this is indeed Doom Darts. Let's see, so... Yeah, Doom Darts is able to randomly dispatch an enemy. Wait. Wait, hang on, what? Are they actually mixed up in the Super Nintendo version, then? Or... Great, now I'm confused. You know what? I'm just gonna get these anyway and see. I'll get the dice, too. Nice to have a full party of 4 once again. So, let's see, the Doom Darts... They should have a, Oh, great, my head is hurting. Final Fantasy VI weapons. Let me look here. Let's see. Darts that may randomly dispatch an enemy in one hit. Yeah, they're called Viper Darts. But apparently it's called the Trump Card in Super Nintendo. Meanwhile, what it actually should belong to is the Death Tarot. Let's see, can be bought for 13,000 gil. the Colingen and the Masa and Adam Cider. Okay, so I guess this is actually the correct name for them here. But that's really strange, though. That... Huh. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad, but it can be confusing. Oh, one more thing. Are these cards, like, affected by, row? Okay, they are all long range, so yeah, Setzer, you could stay in the back. Let's see, as for what to give you... I guess Maduin. And you're... Okay, Remedy is getting there. Guess I'll give you Unicorn at this point. Because it would be nice to learn to spell. Now for relics... I wonder if I should showcase Coin Toss. Okay, after all that, let's see what's in the armor shop. Let's see, we could get diamond armor. Guess I'll get one of those. I'll get another diamond shield. And that'll be all. And what's over here? Items. Okay. Let's see. Give you diamond shield. Okay. I guess nothing's changed in Rachel's house. We planted some seeds, but nothing's growing. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, they're planting seeds right there. It's as if the plants have lost their will to live. That's a shame. Hopefully it'll pull through. Give them some words of encouragement. I hear talking to plants helps them grow. Okay, so, yeah, why don't we, check out the Colosseum? I'm not gonna do anything with it right now because, well, it's gonna be a little difficult, let's be honest. But I do want to just check it out. Bogeys, as opposed to birdies? Harpy Eye. I'm not going to use GP Ring just yet. Yeah, right over here. The more precious the item wagered, the better your prize will be. So, oh, Ultros! Look at me! I'm a receptionist! Now you'd better watch what you bet, or Master Chupon will just come and take it from you. This is Dragon's Neck Coliseum. Champions from all over the world come here to fight for prizes. I'm an Imperial Trooper. Probably the last of them. I have some valuable information for you. Talk to the Emperor twice. Use this when you found the place where the Emperor hid a secret treasure. Talk to the Emperor twice. Let's remember that. Battles at the Colosseum are one-on-one. So you better be prepared for that. You have to choose a character and basically prepare them accordingly. 400?! That's highway robbery compared to all the other inns. This is my Colosseum. Finally, the whole world is at war. I'm so happy, and I owe it all to Kefka. Sure, buddy. Get a load of the crowds. What crowds? It's not like we're... I don't know, maybe we are appeasing an audience. And what's in here? Oh, Siegfried? Someone's been pretending to be me. Don't be fooled. I'm assuming you mean that guy in the, who we encountered in the Phantom Train? As a matter of fact, that is like one of the, biggest questions left unanswered in Final Fantasy VI. Who is this imposter Siegfried, and when did we meet him if we did? I could go into a little more detail about that, but it's gonna involve a character that we haven't met yet, so I'm gonna save it for later, if I remember about it. Oh, Deep Eye and Moose. Now, Deep Eye, if I recall, is actually an extremely good rage for Gao, so Make sure you encounter this one. Ah, I see. Pep up! Alright, there we go. Wow, this stretch is really far, but there's nothing. Alright, might as well test out GP Rain. So, what that does is that you throw the money you have at the enemy to deal damage. And I believe it's fixed? Fixed damage? Let me see. Let's see. The amount of gil used for gil toss is equal to the user's level times 30. Alright, so the amount of gil... Okay, and the damage for gil toss, the formula is gil thrown times 2 divided by the number of enemies hit. So, yeah, it is fixed damage. So, yeah, Setzer is level 30. Setzer's level 30, multiply that by 30, we get 900. Multiply that by 2, we get 1800 divided by the 2 bogeys, and we get 900 for each of them. So that's how that works. If you want to be a math nerd, at least. Let's pierce your defense. There we go. Are there any things that I should do? I did encounter all the enemies, so I think we're good to go. I'll do a save. Alright, I have been going on for 2 hours, but I do want to keep going. Actually, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick break. I want to do my laundry. So, yeah, I think it'll be a good time to do a break. So, I'll be right back. Do some stretches, drink some water, use the bathroom if you need to, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, probably not the best music to just take a break in, but what can you do? Alright, we're gonna go into Daryl's tomb now. Okay. How's everybody's equipment look? Okay, I only just wanted to show off coin toss for a little bit. I guess you can't really go wrong with more earrings, right? Man, Airblade is just so good. Alright, Celeste learned Remedy. Okay, what other spells are we looking for? Do want to learn Dispel. I think Unicorn is the only... Is that the only means of obtaining Dispel? Oh no, there's another Esper later in the game that teaches it at a times 10 rate. So it might be better to wait for that. You do kind of have to wait a while for it, though. Also, Terra learns it naturally at level 37. Well, how much experience? Yeah, we'll, switch Espers. That didn't work? So, you're immune to Holy? Is that how that works? Huh. Almost there. Okay. I'm gonna save right now before we go down the tomb. And here we are. This person, she was your friend? Yeah, she was a piece of work. Nothing scared her. Could be anything lurking down here, so keep your eyes peeled. Now it's spelled D-A-R-I-L-L. Still, I think that's actually an improvement from the original Super Nintendo, because there's another instance where Daryl is spelled D-A-R-R-Y-L. So, yeah, how the heck do you spell the name? Okay, apparently zombie is going to be a big problem. So maybe we should have some more of our characters immune to zombie. Amulet, right? Yeah. Let's see, there are 2 enemies that appear in this first room only. Aura. Ha! Nuts. Okay. I can cure that with Remedy, can I? Oh. No, that doesn't work that way. Out of curiosity. No, life doesn't work. Cure doesn't work either. So, what? Can you not actually... Oh, you can become a zombie imp, though. I should have plenty of Revivify. If 19 isn't enough, that's... Oh, that's a bit much. Alright, I do want to say that there are other places where these enemies can come up, but I don't know for sure. I'm just going by the guide here. Oh, they drop Revivifies too. That helps. Dang, that didn't take you out, huh? This will, though. Oh yeah, now that I think about it... oh, they can drop amulets, too. Now that I think about it, we better remove the Doom Darts from, Setzer. We are in a tomb, after all, so a bunch of the enemies here are gonna be already dead. What the heck, let's do the dice for shits and giggles. Ah, and here's the other enemy, Osteosaur. There we go. Thanks for the Revivify. And we're good to move on. Okay, two new enemies, Mad Oscar and Exo-Ray. Mad Oscar is actually a Marlboro, for any Final Fantasy veterans out there. Okay, learned Exo. Tombstone is blank. We could carve something, but nothing appropriate comes to mind. We'll have to come back here later. Okay. Let's see. Oh, first target is the southeastern door. Well, I'm getting this treasure chest anyway. Crystal Mail. Alright. We all got some very shiny armor. Okay. Thanks for giving that to me. Edgar learned life. And Marlboro came from a street name where a cigarette brand of the same name was born. That's why Marlboro and the monster share their names. Cigars are linked to bad breath. You know, I always thought that too. Oh. What's over here? Oh, that raises water. And can I press it again? No, I cannot. Hope I didn't screw myself. Power Demon. Okay. Well, whatever that was, it didn't work. Uh-oh. Oh, whew, that didn't work either. You suck! Okay. Alright, Genji helmet. Let's see. Happens to be the strongest pure defense headgear in the game, to the point where it even beats out the Green Berets you've had on since how long? Oh, that is if you decide to do that. I'll give it to Setzer. Okay, now we go to the southwestern door. But isn't there a door at the center there? Ha! Okay. Oh, do you get a bonus if you roll doubles? I wonder. I'm asking many questions, but this is part of the research process. Damage done is equal to twice Setzer's level multiplied by the roll of each die. If both dice show the same number, damage is multiplied by that number. Ignores Master's Scroll damage penalty. Okay, there is something here. Oh, a turtle. We'll do that part later. Oh, Setzer learned the level 2 elemental spells. Awesome. Okay, Serena Gown. I'm sorry, what is that? Is that a relic? Oh, no, it's... oh, only Realm can equip that. +1 Vigor, +2 Speed and Stamina, +3 Magic Power. Okay, I believe there is something else here, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Ah, crap. Celeste learns Stop. Okay, that's all the spells from Fenrir. Okay, Vivify. I think I'm gonna need to rearrange some items. Oh, wow, I suddenly have 34 of these things. Dried meat isn't going to be very useful much anymore, so I'll just shove that down. I should probably try using the Magicite item just for the heck of it. This does... What did that do? I think it opened a secret door. I'm looking at something ahead of time, and, okay, I think there might be something I actually do want to abuse. Just to, keep my options open. Alright, let's hop on the turtle, give us a ride. Alright, do I press that right now? Oh, okay. Letters have been carved here. U-A-R-E. Letters have been carved here. I-S-S-Q. T-H-E-W. And O-R-L-D. What could those mean? Well... Ah, crud. Okay, so we're gonna go over to that blank tombstone here. And now we do have something in mind to carve. So, let's see here. The world is square. The world is square? Oh my gosh, my life has been a whole lie! Find the EXP egg hidden in a back room in the 3rd basement. Just figured I'd let the rest in peace music there play out in full. Flat square Earth. So I've heard numerous times that this was like some sort of marketing slogan that Square did, but I don't believe that's true. Maybe it's just a pun that, a clever pun that Ted Woolsey made. I'll have to figure out what the Japanese puzzle is. I think it's just something like rest in peace or something. So yeah, it was certainly Ted Woolsey's localization at work there. Let me see what the wiki has to say. Let's see. In the Japanese version, the 4 pieces of the tombstone were Tomo, Yora, Sura, and Kani, which respectively were placed with the letter sequences WEHT, DLRO, QSSI, and ERAU. Yeah, in some versions of the game, the world is square is actually spelled backwards, making it a little more difficult to figure out. Alright, while the input of the 4 phrases is the same in both versions, in the Japanese version, the phrase is read left to right, and reads, Tomoyo Yarusakani. Yasurakani, which literally means rest in peace, my friend. The English solution reads "The world is square," a reference to the company that was then Square Company Limited, the publisher of the Final Fantasy series. The phrase has also been interpreted as a nod to the shape of the world map. "The world is square" has since been used in Final Fantasy-related works in the fan community, including a tribute band and an album of music tracks compiled from Square Enix properties, released by a separate band. In Portuguese, the word combination is "Voe pelo Eudaro." I can't really speak that well. Translates to "Fly to the Skies, Daryl." Okay, so our next destination is the third basement. There's an EXP egg that we gotta find. And it's right over... game. Well, you can see behind the wall there that there's something there. Alright. Double fours. Yeah. Yeah, that is the, Portuguese, that's the Portuguese code. And there we go. So now, whoever equips that will be able to receive more experience. Not planning on equipping it right now, though. Oh, right, I can't go this way. Voe pelo céu means fly through the sky. Oh, hang on. Can I get the dragon? Damn it! I feel like that has to be rigged a little bit. Also, no, Daryl is not the boss of the dungeon. That would be pretty morbid if it was, though. That was pitiful. Uh-oh. Sour mouth, that's bad breath. And Sabin is now an imp who is asleep. Alright, let's revert you back. You're also poisoned and... darkness. Well, darkness doesn't do diddly squat, so I'll just use Imp and Antidote. You can keep the shades. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, that's correct, Etamonkey. Dullahan. The place is called Daryl's Tomb because this... well, you'll see. I'm not sure if Daryl is actually buried here per se. I don't think she is. But there is something of hers down here. Alright, do I press that button there? Yeah, that's the logical thing to do. Getting so many revivifies. Okay, there's a save point here. I don't think I need to use a tent. I'll just do a little heal there. And I'll do a memo save. Because there is something I want to show. Monster in a box! Surprise! We're fighting a boss! The presenter. Oh. Hang on. Ah, I messed up. Darn. Alright, I think we have to hit the head? Is that how that works? Oh, El Nino. Ow! Oh, okay, that doesn't work. So what if we hit the shell? Oh, you're using magnitude 8. Ow. Premium escargot. Alright, will Chocobop work? Well, not on the shell, I guess. Ow. Okay, scan. Oh, okay, looks like we did it. So our reward is a Dragon Claw. That said, however, that's not all there is to the boss. I'm actually going to do a soft reset here. I did do a memo save, so I can get back to where I was quickly. Alright. So, we actually, if we want to get the best results, so how this works is that if you defeat either the head or the shell, you'll win the battle and you'll get the Dragon Claw. However, since they both drop the Dragon Claw, you'll want to actually defeat them at the exact same time if you want to get 2 Dragon Claws. This is the only... I believe this is the only place in the game where you can even get Dragon Claws. So, you might as well try to, get them both here. So there is a save point, so you can try as many times as you like. However, since I am playing, wait, hang on. Oh, okay. Okay, this is gonna be funny. Okay, let's commence the battle. And Celeste, you're not gonna believe this. I'm gonna use X-Zone. X-Zone is an instant death spell against all enemies, and, yeah, that happens. They are both susceptible to instant death. So you can use X-Zone or whatever spell, like whatever means you have to get it. Now, did I actually get both Dragon Claws? Oh no, I still got one. What, did they fix it in the PlayStation version? Let me read this thing again. Let's see, if no one has X-Zone, don't do this fight just yet. For a perfect item list, you need 2 Dragon Claw weapons, and the only way to do this is to defeat both parts of the upcoming boss together. It's possible without X-Zone, but the other methods available to you are much more difficult, and you can always return later to train to learn X-Zone here in the tomb. Huh. So, despite me actually getting, like, dealing with the both of them at the same time, I still only got one. Well, I guess I'll have to see if, Red Mario 13 and Naki 36 tried this trick and see if it worked for him. Because he also played the PlayStation version of this and did like a complete stream guide there. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to check that out, and if it didn't work for him there, then I guess they patched it out of the PlayStation version. Alright. Yeah, let's just keep moving. Fire Knuckle and Dragon Claw. Holy cow! 362 battle power. Wow. Against a single target, Sabin is a menace. And we get a... She's a man-eater! That is a knife. Wait, who can equip that? Oh, anybody who can wield a knife, really. And it deals double damage to humanoid targets, so yeah, the name makes sense. Thanks for the rim shot, Etamonkey. Dagnabbit! I go in the door and lo and behold a monster's on the other side. The Genji glove certainly makes fighting faster, I'll say that. Oh. Looks like we've reached the end here. Daryl sleeps here. Huh? What's going on? Straight into another boss battle. Dullahan. Oh, level question mark Pearl. Well, that didn't work out. That is actually a lore that Strago can learn, and how it works is really weird. Oh, yikes. You know some very powerful magic. Alright, I think in that case we know what to do with Celeste. We haven't used that strat in quite a while, actually. Runic! Let's see. Ah, I messed up there. Well, it's okay, Setzer, you be the healer. Morning Star. Ow! Okay, there we go. That wasn't too bad. No rewards? Also, apparently Dullahan has stealable items, but I don't think you were able to steal from him unless you can find another one of these guys somewhere? Dang, now I gotta check. Okay, yeah, that's really mean. It actually has a... It has a Genji glove as a rare steal. X potion is a common steal. But it's impossible to steal at this point in the game because we don't have luck. I guess the developers of the Game Boy Advance version knew about this because Dullahan can appear once again in the Soul Shrine in that version. Actually, how does the Soul Shrine work, actually? Do you, like, go against, Oh, it's a series of 128 battles against most of the enemies and bosses, including the new dragons from the Dragon's Den. So it's like an extra challenge to see how far you can get in a gauntlet, basically. But yeah, that is quite the tease. Having a Genji glove available to steal when we can't freaking steal it! We have nobody who can do it! Okay. Let's continue onward. And, I think I'm going to, like... Alright. Alright. Let's go in. This song here only ever plays once, and it's probably one of my favorites in the game. This brings back a lot of memories. I like how this is displayed. This experimental airship is probably a bit unstable. You can't be serious! What are you trying to prove? Your step. If something should happen to me, the Falcon's yours. Nonsense! I'll win the Falcon from you when I whip you in a race. Better clear out of my way. Big talk, Buster. There's nothing like flying. come on, stop lagging back there. Or do you like chewing on my wake? Listen to you. This time's for real. I'm going to break every record. I'll be known as the woman who flew closest to the stars. Be back before sunset. I'll be waiting for you on our hill. The wreck of the Falcon was found a full year later, in a distant land. I restored the craft and then put it to rest down here. This is the Falcon? Okay. For this next part, I'm actually going to stay silent because this is a powerful moment here. After the hopelessness that we've had at the beginning of Act 2, and then our hope just slowly rising, this song coming up just is wholly uplifting and powerful. It is called Searching for Friends. And I'm gonna have you listen to it with my mouth shut. Amazing. Our hope is lifted as high as the Falcon can reach us, which is pretty high. But we shouldn't actually fly all around too much because there's someone roaming the skies. Who might it be? Well, we'll find out probably next time. I'm going to end the stream here. It's been 3 hours. It should be time for bed for me. So, yeah, now that we have the Falcon, we can pretty much go anywhere we want now. Whoever we decide to recruit in whatever order is up to us now. If you really want to, if you're that kind of person, you could even storm Kefka's tower right now. With just Celeste, Edgar, and Setzer, and perhaps save it if you brought him along the way. That is like a fan challenge, the CES challenge, Celeste, Edgar, and Setzer. So if you want to, you can beat the game with just those 3. I highly advise against it, but the option's there. So, with that, it's time to call this a stream. We'll be searching for our friends next time. So, if you like what you see, and enjoy hanging out while I play games, then consider following me on Twitch and subscribing to my live YouTube channel to know when I start streaming next. I also have a main YouTube channel where I do more detailed and condensed playthroughs like I will be doing with this one, and I also have Blue Sky if you want to follow me there as well. So, next time I stream will be Friday when I play Digimon Adventure once again, in Japanese, learning the language. And the next time I play this game, it will be on Monday. I'll decide what time I want to do it since it's a holiday, but I also would like to hang out with some of my friends. So we'll see how that goes. Just keep in touch on YouTube and Blue Sky. So, I didn't actually save yet, did I? Let me do that really quick before I forget. Let's save it on this spot here. Okay, so, with all that said, thank you very much for watching. This is Stylus signing off. See you next time.